Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is for you, I'm Cyclone. It's time for more Let's Play Train Simulator. Let's go ahead and bring up a route that I've already played. And the reason I'm going to replay this is because, well, A, haven't showed you the videos yet. But that's because these videos are among the videos that got lost with my hard drive crash. But there's also the problem that at least one of the scenarios didn't have proper scoring on it. I've done 2 career scenarios for this route, and one of them did not have proper scoring on it to make it possible to make full score. So I'm going to have to edit that one. I still haven't done it yet, but I'm going to have to do that one. Just a quick edit in the scenario properties, so not a big deal. I'm going to just go ahead and make it even better for myself than I really need to, because I don't want to have to do it again. But once I'm done looking at those career scenarios, or at least the first one, I might do the second one later, there's actually a couple scenarios in this section. One of these scenarios in the standard section actually had multiple problems when I originally played it. So I'm curious to see if those problems will still result now. And if they do, I'll have to show you what they are as they happen, because it had some interesting problems. But this Class 37 scenario, I can tell you, had no problems. As far as I know, this scenario will work perfectly. So we're going to go ahead and give this Class 37 DB Schenker scenario a run right now. You notice, by the way, there's no icon for the train. I don't have a train logo. I do have the train. I'm actually going to go ahead and take a picture of the train, I think, while I'm actually doing this scenario. And whatever I take is probably going to be both my thumbnail, and it's going to take the spot of that no entry sign in the middle of the graphic there on the left side. So we're going to make up a double-duty screenshot here to fill up the menu and do something else. I'll show you that probably on the next scenario as well before we get going. Well, next standard scenario anyway, before we get going. But in any case, let's go ahead and play this 25-minute scenario right now. We're going to be driving around the Edinburgh area testing all sorts of new signaling, apparently. So let's get to work, shall we? After major signaling upgrades, you are rostered to test some unusual movements in the Edinburgh area. A very early start for a Sunday. It's going to be early. Going to be a little darker than usual. Let's go. They weren't kidding. It's early. Locomotive ready to set off at 05:15 to platform 3 at Haymarket. Stop at the west end just after the platform ground signal. So, yeah, it is early. We're not going to get much of a screenshot here. I'm going to try and get you one later when we're at the station. Maybe it'll be a little more light at the station. And just somewhere back there, I think. I don't know. We'll take a look. Let's get in the cab. And we've been told to move forward, so I'm going to move forward. So we're heading to Haymarket Platform 3. And I'm coming up to speed in an absolute hurry. So we're going to go ahead and let the train just coast at this point. We got to 24 in an absolute hurry, so no need to go any faster because we don't get a speed increase until after Haymarket. And needless to say, we're not going to be going past Haymarket. We're staying within the Haymarket area today. I mean, look at the different weird movements it's going to have us do. We're going to go back to Haymarket down north reverse, over to Haymarket 0, which is over there. Back to the north, to Mound Line Z, to Princess Street down south, to Carlton South, to the tunnel, to Waverley, back to Waverley, and we're going to be done after a couple trips in the tunnel. So it's going to be a really, really weird path that we're taking today. But like they said, we're testing unusual movements before services get started on this new signaling system. So they want to test to make sure all the signals work, and we're the lucky person who gets to get up early and just randomly drive a train around. But it means, hey, we get a shorter service later, so we don't have to work so much. Yay! We're just basically going back and forth like we're told by the boss. Oh, we can go 90 right now. Well, you know what? Who cares? So we've been told platform 3 by the signal. That is working correctly. They wanted us to go to platform 3. Oh, you notice there's no timetable on this either. We can just do it at whatever leisure we want to. Oh, wait. Edinburgh is actually possibly further down. I'm misrepresenting where Edinburgh is in my mind. There you go. 90 is the area before Haymarket as we approach Edinburgh. Quick look at the map. Here we are coming in. Edinburgh is over here. So that's what... Whoa, hello. We're not even going all the way to Edinburgh, I don't think. Well, not until after we go to play in the tunnel a little bit. We'll move beyond in a little while. Now, we don't have emergency brake errors on career scenarios, so we're just going to go ahead and... Thank you. We're just going to go ahead and move to 100% brakes. And I don't think I saw a signal up here for us either way. Actually, no, the signal is green because it says off. And that's an indication for the platform staff that there's going to be a train leaving from that platform. So that's what the off indicator there means. It means that a train is leaving. It helps station staff determine that this train is about to move. Change ends and drive to Haymarket down north reverse line, stopping just after the reversing ground signal. Okay. So we're going to be changing ends a lot, guys. We're going to do this. And you know what we have to do first before we do that? Put that down to 0. Brakes are on, so that's fine. We're going to put the headlights on this side. We didn't even have them on the first side, which is... The headlights don't work on this train, I tell you. Okay, apparently they do. No wonder I thought they weren't on. Okay. We're going that way now. Nice view. Okay, let's go. So we're going to be heading in this direction, apparently. Brakes are off. Let's put this HUD back up. Oh, reverser isn't up. That would help. So leaving at 40 miles per hour, we are going to probably... Well, we are going to get a shunt signal for sure. That much I do know. We're getting that shunt signal. For DN, down. So another red we can ignore. We are limited to 25 on this movement, so we are not going to... Whoa! Well, we almost exceeded it. Fortunately, it was within the range. We could exceed it. Now we can't. Oh, the moon's up over there. I like it. Lovely, lovely moon. Over the Edinburgh sky. Or in the Edinburgh sky. However you want to call it. Look at the color over there. That is interesting color. Can't really get a good view from here, but yeah. We'll probably get a better look at that later in another nighttime scenario as we come in or something like that. There is a depot shed over there. I found out by accident you can actually drive through that closed door, so be very wary that you don't take a wrong path and go through a closed door, because it is possible. You will not be allowed to go that way because it is expected that you will not go through a closed door. They expect you to behave. Which, to be quite honest with you, is quite boring. So we still have a green up ahead. We don't care. We're going to be changing ends going back to the platform 0. So let's go ahead and put this back to 0. Or at least to brake a little bit. There we go. Over to the other side again. Much lighter on this side. Don't you agree? Change ends to drive to Haymarket Platform 0, way ahead of you. Via the North Goods Loop, stopping at the west end just after the platform signal. Well, there you go. Complicated movement time. Shunt signal is activated, telling us that we're going via L. You can see we now have a terminus. We previously did not have a terminus, so now we do. 25 is our limit. We are taking the North Goods Loop as directed. I mean, we had no choice. We were pushed this way. There's a train waiting over there. Who is that? I have no information on that train. What was this? Oh, ECS Line 5. Hey, yeah, that's just... Never mind. Oh, hi. Well, we have an emergency brake, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently we had a yellow and I didn't notice. Because I was too busy admiring a train. So I've had my failure of the day. That's bound to happen every once in a while. Frankly, I'm trying to figure out why I had a yellow signal. Maybe it was a double yellow. Now I do expect the yellow signal. But it looks more like a shunt signal. Yeah, just a shunt signal. Okay, that's boring. So I don't know what you guys think, but frankly, I think it's too dark for a screenshot in here. I mean, that's not going to show up very well in the menu, wouldn't you agree? That will not show up well at all. So this is not a screenshot opportunity. We're going to try to get one later. But for right now, we're going to worry about changing ends because that's what we're going to be told to do next. So, advanced HUD once again. Push button again. Change ends and drive to Haymarket up North Line. Okay. We're going to be leaving to a double yellow signal. Oh, put this back up. We're going to be stopping on this line on the way to Haymarket down North Reverse. So there's something else they want us to test. Thank you. Yeah, we have a straight red signal now. From double yellow to straight red. There you go, kids. Okay, we're changing ends again. Let's just do it again. That's down. Backed in the nicely lit direction. There's the dark side. Here's the good side. Yeah. There's the mix. Yep, we already changed ends. Drive via Haymarket. Platform 1 to Mountain Line Z, stopping in the tunnel. But I'm afraid of the dark. Going now at apparently a 50-mile-per-hour limit. We're going to be dropped to a 35, which is normal between Haymarket and Edinburgh. It goes to 20 by the time you get to Edinburgh as well. But I don't think we're going that far. Oh, I think we are later, actually. We are going to go there later. Actually, yeah, we are going through Edinburgh. Mountain Line Z is still a good mile away, so we are going towards Edinburgh. So here's platform 1. We're getting a little closer to screenshot potential now, I think. The headlights still don't do anything from in the cab, so oh well. Where are we on our task list? We're only at 5 out of 10. So we're going to be heading back to Prince's Street down south and then back to the Calton South Tunnel. There you go. Calton is beyond Edinburgh. There's a 20 coming up, so we need to slow down. Let's go ahead and make sure we slow down. Is that our red? We actually have a red. No, that's we have a green. That red was the other line. We're good. Brakes. Okay, I broke a little too much there. Whoa, now I'm going to increase too much. Wow. Yeah, a single engine by itself can be a little dicey in terms of speed. Looks like we have a yellow up ahead, which makes sense, because we're heading towards Edinburgh. And we're going to be going into tunnels anyway at some point, so they have to have that yellow for us. Okay, so apparently we're stopping in the tunnel. Technically, we can also stop at the entrance to the tunnel. But we made it in the tunnel, so it's going to be a little harder to change ends now. Fortunately for us, you don't have to worry about how difficult it is to change ends, because all we have to do is hop on the other side of the train and do that. We're facing out already. Look at that. I'm not going to worry about the headlights. You can't even tell they're on. Sure, yep, driver print. Yeah, we get it. Looks like our limit is going to be increasing at 35 as we get to Princess Street down south, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be stopping in the Princess down Street south or Street down south area. I'm not even going to try going all the way into there. I'm just going to try and stop at the front of it because why not? That'll do. So we're going to change ends again. Notice I didn't get rid of the HUD this time because I just wanted to quickly change back. We got a bit of a drive this time though, so there we go. So we are going to be changing, or going forward quite a bit this time. See, look at that, a mile. Change ends and drive via Waverley Platform 9 to Carlton South Tunnel, stopping in the middle of the tunnel. Watch out for the gradient. Okay, again, you're making me do things I don't really like to do. Make me sit in the dark. Ah, darn it. So close. So we're going to go via Waverley Platform 9 at this point. Which I think was actually where we stopped previously, was it not? Or is it just a waypoint now? Looks like it's just a waypoint now. Waverley, where did we go before? Oh, Haymarket. Yeah, we didn't stop at Waverley before. It's our first time at Waverley. Which reminds me, we might finally have a good screenshot opportunity, kids. Maybe not. We're going to the outside. Darn it. Hey. Hi there. Hi there. Oh. Yeah, never mind having good screenshot opportunities. Well, we're trying. We're trying here, aren't we? We're definitely trying. Just not very good lighting and lots of stuff in the way. So it's kind of difficult to... Oh, boy. Let's just get in the cab. So you want to talk about weird movements. Stopping in the tunnel is a weird movement. Especially because the Carlton Tunnel is actually prior to the end of the route. So we're stopping in here, and scenery starts to thin out around this area right here where it heads to the ECML. Actually, no, wait, this is the ECML. Is it? No, the ECML is the Edinburgh to Newcastle. Never mind. So yeah, if you're playing the ECML North, this is going to be the start of your journey from Edinburgh, ladies and gentlemen. Going into a very deep tunnel. Very dark tunnel. So we're being ordered to stop in the middle of the tunnel. So... here? Let's bring up the HUD again, just so we're ready to go. Can we brake, please? Thank you. Okay, we're going to stay stationary now. So back to the other side. We're going to be ordered to head back into Edinburgh Waverley, which is okay. I'm happy with that. Change ends and drive you Waverley South Loop to Waverley Platform 11, stopping just after the East End gantry signal. Thank you. East End gantry signal means that signal that's 3/10 of a mile away exactly. That's what they mean by the East End gantry signal. We're going to have to drop down to 20 at some point, so I'm not going to speed too much here. 20 is just after we get through the, basically the entry area here, and it is before the actual signal. So small decrease in speed now, please. Small decrease in... Thank you very much. Notice we didn't get buzzed for the double yellow here. I believe this is an error. We're being pushed over this track because that's where platform 11 is. What's the other one, you might ask? Well, we'll find out in a second, won't we? We didn't stop as quickly as they want us to, but that's fine. Do we have a screenshot yet? Oh, look at this. We have a chance for a screenshot, kids. We went just a little further, we had a perfect screenshot. Right here in Edinburgh Waverley. Let's go ahead and change ends. Oops. Let's go ahead and change ends now. Because we're going to be heading back to the other tunnel now. Yep, Waverley Platform 7 to Colton North Tunnel. Stopping in the middle of the tunnel, watch out for the gradient. Okay. So we just left that other platform. Now we're taking the other track. I'm sure there's some bemused observer. Oh, look, there he is, right there. Bemused observer, or she. She's the train watcher this morning, apparently. I didn't increase beyond the 20 because I know we're coming to a stop in the tunnel anyway, and I really don't care. But technically, you can go 60 in this little area, and then you can go 30 after that. I don't know why we can go 60 in this area, only have to go 30. Probably because it's a junction we're taking. Notice we didn't get buzzed for this signal either. The signal did not buzz us. There must be a problem with yellow signals. It's Edinburgh, Waverley or something like that. I don't know. But the yellows never buzz us. So here we go into another deep, dark tunnel. We're going into a lot of deep, dark tunnels today. I hope that's not an omen for our future. Okay, let's stop right there before we have a problem with the gradient, preferably. The signal up ahead is red this time around, so we're not allowed to go beyond this particular signal. Let's change ends one more time, and let's get this HUD out of the way because we're going to be done with this. If you're wondering why a double yellow signal just suddenly popped up in front of us, it's because it's telling us that we're about to finish our journey at a terminus. Change ends and drive to Haymarket Platform 6 to stable the locomotive and end the shift. So we're going to get to go to bed early today. We're going to get to leave early today. Excellent. Whoa, that was quick. That made me panic. $20 is our limit coming into the station, as we know. Actually, it's going to go down to 5, so we're going to actually drop it to 5. Well, last time to get a screenshot. 5 coming into a platform, that is just very, very slow speed. Waverly Platform 6 is clearly not in... Wow! I'm not even at the sign on the HUD yet, and we're already speeding. Okay, this is what you call a nuisance speed limit right here. I refer to this as a nuisance, ladies and gentlemen. Like, look at this, we're a mile away from the platform. See if we can get... Let's see what we can do coming in here. Let's go ahead and just zip forward. Because we're coming in right here, apparently. This is our terminus. We're coming in right here. Oh, our headlights aren't on. Hey! Tail lights. Headlights. So since this is where the terminus buffer actually is, there's a train right here, too. You know what? We're not going to get a good screenshot today. We had a chance. We blew it. So I'm just going to... I might go back and get it if I like it when I review the video, but other than that, we're done. And now we're going too fast. Now we want to slow down a little more. Yep. I'm just going to let it come up. I'm going to stop right there before we get dinged for passing a double red when we don't come even close to it. I've seen that happen before. Anyway, that's the end of the scenario. Welcome to Edinburgh Waverly, guys. This is Edinburgh Waverly. So, yeah, you can't really see anything because it's dark. I'm not even going to waste time here. I'm just going to say have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever it is for your part of the world. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time for another scenario, this time with the Class 170 because that's what we're designed to do on this route. So I'll see you for that next time. I'm Cyclone. Stay tuned for that scenario in 3, 2, 1.